Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. This message is going to be for the weekend ahead. Let's see what messages they have. Before I even see what comes out, there was a message about an element of surprise. So some of you may be getting some kind of surprise coming up this weekend or maybe even the week ahead. But some sort of element of surprise. So it could be in many ways. I don't know. It's going to resonate differently for everybody. So whatever, there's no telling. It could be financially. Maybe somebody's coming back into your life. Maybe somebody gifts you with something. There's no telling. But an element of surprise. Maybe there's a surprise awakening of some sort that will help you to connect deeper with your spiritual gifts, or a spiritual gift that randomly just awakens in you. So some of you are going to go through a time of commitment, a time of maybe even marriage proposal or getting married. I do feel like many of you are getting yourself into some sort of major commitment at this time. And it could even be commitment with like something to do with a business or a career, but I'm really getting that this is making a commitment with somebody else. So let's see what else they have for us today. Is there any more messages with these cards? I hope everybody's doing well. I'm actually doing very well. My daughter has been here for 2 days. She stayed with her dad last night. I mean, the night before, and stayed with me last night, and is currently living with me now. So it's been very exciting for us. A lot of changes and adjustments, but it's all good. And the next card that came out is about celebration. Sometimes this card can represent the lovers, you know, people uniting, getting back together, but it's definitely about brighter days ahead, celebrations. But with this card, oh, I thought it was a 2 of Cups. It's actually the 3 of Cups, but it is a card of celebration and days of success even is what I am getting. Celebrations, coming together, gatherings. So you may be expecting, you know, somebody to come your way, maybe this weekend. However, it could also be the prospect of more money, because we do have the 6 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups right next to it. So I'm feeling like a shift in money, a change for the better. Some of you may just be getting a raise, but I feel like a lot of people are starting to like strike out on their own, or doing something that is creative, or, you know, using their talents, whether it be natural talents that you have, or you've studied to become talented in some way, shape, or form. 303, guys, look that up on Sacred Scribes. But anyhow, the Page of Pentacles is all about being a student. So a lot of you may be learning a lot of lessons when it comes to finances at this time. You know, trusting that you're capable of reaching your goals. Some of you are setting goals on, feels like for saving up money to, you know, purchase or use in the future. But there's a feeling of a lot of lessons around money at this time. There may even be conversations of money with somebody, because for whatever reason, I'm seeing the 5 and the 6, and I'm feeling like something in love. You know, and this card is a card of commitments and marriage. It could be official situations of some sort too for you. So it could be that you are, you know, switching careers, or that you're signing some sort of agreement to stay with a company. It could be so many different things, but let's move on. Which cards am I supposed to go to today, please? Thank you. What messages do you have for the weekend ahead, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. I'm supposed to take both of these. Okay, so the first card that came out of the Starseed deck is I Remember. This is a card of remembering your soul gifts, any kind of talents that you may have had. And I'm talking about talents as in like that would help others, that would help humanity, or whatever place it was that you may have been a part of in other lifetimes. But this is about those gifts coming to the forefront, having some sort of memory or dream time about them, or maybe you're just having intuitive thoughts or these deep inner knowings of things that you're supposed to be doing right now. And some of you are studying a lot, 505, that's about positive change and transformation and a journey and a cycle, a new cycle. But what I'm feeling like with this card is there's a lot of new awakenings happening at this time. And many people are being seeked out at this time, seeked after. I'm not for sure why the color all automatically changed or just all of a sudden changed, but I did feel as if something was coming into my face. So this is so weird that this is happening. My daughter and I was having breakfast, and right after we had breakfast, I was standing up, and as I stood up, like a few seconds after I took a few steps, I got a little bit dizzy. And at first I just assumed it was because I got up, but then I thought, well, how weird is that? Because I had already took a few steps before I got dizzy. And as soon as that I said, I just got dizzy and looked at my daughter, I seen an angel. And as soon as I seen the angel moved out of the way. And then my ears started doing that, and I started having the conversation with my daughter. So a lot of you may even be getting in contact with like angels. You may be getting to a place in your journey where you're starting to have supernatural experiences that are hard to explain. Like these inner knowings that are hard to or even these experiences that you're having during meditation that are hard to put into words. There are even things that you question whether or not you should tell your friends and family because they might think that you're crazy. So very weird supernatural experiences. Even though they seem weird, you're like, I want more, I want more, I want more. So a lot of you are going through just major shifts when it comes to connection with energy of love in all of its forms, angels, auras, connections with ETs or extraterrestrials, whatever you want to call them. But what Spirit is saying is you are protected, always. If you're not feeling protected, either carry stones that'll make you feel protected. Always pray and ask for protection. But eventually on this journey, you'll get to a place of knowing that you're protected. You don't always feel the need to ask for protection, because the more of that inner knowing of being protected, it's kind of like you just are, okay? And you know that you are. And it's been true for me anyway this far, okay? So some of you may even be getting to that stage, but it's a time of trusting, going with the flow, allowing yourself to just be present in the experiences that you're having. Make sure that you keep a journal. I have probably got maybe 20 journals down there of different experiences. Not all of them of experiences, but different experiences, things that I've went through when it comes to learning lessons, how I've evolved. And, it's just like the story of my journey. And, it's cool to look back and see some of the experiences that I've went through, because a lot of the things that I don't remember, because when you are so connected and you vibrate at a higher level, it's like those energies are working through you. You're just the vessel. So a lot of things you just don't remember until you read something and it triggers that memory to come back up. But a lot of times when I'm speaking to you guys, most of the time, I would say when I'm speaking to you guys during like a reading or a healing, it's not my words. It's words that are just free flowing through me. A lot of times it is, but not all the time. But some of you are coming into that contact that is different and creating these supernatural experiences. And I'm feeling very excited for you, because I've been having supernatural experiences since I was a little girl. Probably about 8 years old is the first experience that I ever remembered. And I've had multiple experiences throughout my whole entire life. Supernatural, connecting with spirits, connecting with demons, connecting with things that were not very, very pleasant. And then to now where I connect with angels and beings of love and light. And, I don't have demons and devilish type energies around me. But some of you are going through having to experience the dark part of things so that you can get to the light. So you're going to have a lot of fear, having to face things head on. You just got to remember that the devilish or the demon energies are meant to distract us. And as long as you feed into those distractions, they'll always be there. They'll always feed off your energy. So the more love and light that you give to these lower vibrating energies, the faster they flee. The more that you stay positive vibrating and get rid of all those foods and ways of talking and ways of being that keep you at a lower vibrating energy, the easier it is to get rid of them, the faster it is to get rid of them or have them flee. So the brighter your light is, the less of that kind of attention that you're going to get. They are meant to help teach us lessons, though, so they do have a part to play. And some of you, might even be getting to understanding, like, you know, they have a part to play. They were meant to be here just as well. It's kind of like that yin yang thing, you know, the dark and the light. You have to have it. You have to have both for balance and learning the lessons. To be able to learn lessons, you have to have both of those things. So, but some of you are facing both sides of that right now, and they're saying, just trust that all will be well. You're going to have to face the fear factor, you know, put on a smile even if you don't feel happy about what you're going through, because some of the changes as you're going through an awakening journey are not pleasant. You know, there's crying spells, there's angry spells, there's having to take a look at character defects and things of that sort. But what's happening is a lot of you are getting information on how to get through this stuff. Anyhow, which cards do I go to? They're telling me to go back to these cards. So let's see what else they have for you guys. Sort of got off on spiritual awakening. They were taking me there. So it is what it is. It's like this reading's about romance, finance, and spiritual matters. So it's definitely covering a lot of aspects right now. And then we have Lost Lands. So it's so funny. Most of the time when this card comes out, this card ends up coming out as well. So these are both about soul 1111, guys. Spiritual awakening, twin flame number. That's also a master number. It's about manifestation, staying positive, new beginnings. It's a really good number to have. Anyhow, both of these cards are about awakenings to spiritual gifts, having memories of spiritual connections and how you had those connections. 1133, guys, look that up on Sacred Scribes. But there's just a lot of major awakenings at this time that are helping people to realize why they're here, how they can help other people. There's a lot of gaze within is what I'm being told with this card. I never am told that, but I'm being told a gaze within. So a lot of you may be connecting with your inner child at this time and learning how to be playful and cheerful and, you know, creative, things that a child would be like. So many of you are at that stage as well. But a feeling of deja vu, feelings of I've done this before. A lot of those 1212, a lot of confirmations today, guys, but a lot of those are coming out with this card as well. I'm going to get us a couple animal cards. I'm going to let you guys go. I will be getting to some healing sometime within the next couple of days on the crown chakra, and then I'm going to go through all of the chakra system. I actually didn't know that until just now. That literally just came out of my mouth. So I guess that's spirit saying you got to do that. So be watching for that, I guess. So dog is about loyalty. I'm even hearing communication with this card, but it's usually about serving too many masters. So I've never really quite understood that, but it could be referring to having too many areas of your life that you're putting too much time and energy into. They're saying yes. It could also be that there's energies around you that are not the best for you, and the dog is coming out to show you like the lessons in loyalty, or somebody being honest or genuine, or, you know, somebody that's a really good friend, because dogs are, you know, a man's best friend. So there may even be lessons in letting go of people, so that new people that now resonate with your vibration of love, because you're shifting, you're changing, you're getting rid of a lot of different aspects. 1331, guys. I love it when we get so many confirmations. Anyhow, so the polar bear is a card of taking up for yourself, standing up for what you believe in. And I'm getting sharing your truths. So whatever is a truth for you, not being afraid to share that with everybody else, pushing through the fears of being judged by, you know, people around you, your friends and family, coworkers, what have you. But also, guys, anytime you're sharing information with people, before you share that information, just make sure to, you know, pray, let my words, thoughts, and actions be your words, thoughts, and actions. So whatever comes out of your mouth is something that is going to be beneficial to that person. That's either going to teach them a lesson, or, you know, it's going to create a deepening of a bond with you, or whatever it may do. But definitely pray that your words will be their words, meaning the angels, the universe, source, God, you know, your higher self. That the human is stepping back and allowing something of higher awareness, higher consciousness, higher vibrations of love take over. Okay, so some of you are probably even, they're taking me all over the place in this reading, but some of you are even waking up to that ability to channel different beings. And that is one of your truths now. You know, it has become a truth for you, that it's something that actually happens. You didn't know that you could ever do this. You never believed in connection with spirits or angels or, you know, whatever, even astral travel and all that stuff. But now that it's actually happening for you, or you're getting glimpses into these things, you know, it's now a truth for you. So this truth is being revealed to you. So that's the kind of truths that they're talking about being revealed, like different things that maybe your whole entire life you was told that can't happen, or it's bad, or, you know, that's just myth. And now that you're awakening to some of these truths, your world's being shaken up, but it's in a good way. You know, it's in a way that you're like, holy cow, man, I've always known that there was more to this life, that it was more magical than what, you know, meets the eye, what we've actually seen. So tapping into the spiritual side of things helps people to get, you know, and so many, to change in so many different ways. It's just absolutely crazy, but at the same time, it's an absolute miracle. And I'm so happy that some of you guys are in this space, because this feels like a major, major, major transformation. And you'll go through many of those within your journey. But I do feel like I'm talking to a lot of newbies right now, people that maybe are just finding my videos or my channel. Also people that are newly awakened. You know, we are going through the whole entire planet awakening in some way, shape, or form. So, and it usually starts with a spiritual awakening, whether people are religious, atheists, or not, it starts. So some of you are starting to awaken to that supernatural experiences, to Christ consciousness, which is about unconditional love, being non-judgmental. And usually that starts with yourself, healing. That's also part of Christ consciousness, and it's a lot deeper than that. But learning to be and live like Christ was, somebody that was, you know, good to people, healed people, you listened to spirit, took direction from source. But anyhow, let's get a blessing card. I'm gonna let you guys go. I didn't pull out any I am affirmations. I forgot to do that. I was wanting to just hurry up and get this video done. I'm adjusting right now, you know. I'm not used to, first of all, I just took off the day today and switched days. I'm not taking it off. I switched days. I'm going to go work tomorrow. I normally don't work on Fridays, but I'll work tomorrow instead of working today so that I can spend the day with my daughter. I'm not taking all this. And, but the adjustment is, you know, I don't usually get up and make breakfast and spend time with somebody else. It's usually me here listening to my music if it's a day that I'm off, and, you know, taking my bath and meditating before I make my videos and stuff. But I haven't had my bath yet today. I have made breakfast. We've been talking about a lot of different things, and I decided while my bath water is, being made and heating up and all that good stuff, that I would do a reading, and ended up being a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. But however, give me a blessing card real quick. I forgot about my bath water until just now. So guys, don't forget about the full reading giveaway. Please like this video and then put the date in the comments, or a comment along with the date, please. This will help me to, I'm just going to take that top one. I don't want to take all of those. Thank you. And then you'll be entered into a contest. Last month's, which I just put on, made a video for, and the first was the Trina F. Okay, so the blessing of just being. You may have been thinking that if you had acted or chosen differently in the past, that things would be better by now. But in thinking this way, you fail to see the positive effects of your past actions and choices, and what they have had on both yourself and others. Look closely and you will see many blessings. I love the artwork on these cards. Okay, guys, I hope that you have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend ahead. Much love to you guys. Bye.